I'm Dr Ian Strawford and I'm the Medical Director of Skin Excellence Clinics. Have you been looking for the ultimate skin tightening treatment? Perhaps looking for something to give you back that jawline or that tighter neck skin again. Maybe you've come across something called HIFU, but thought it might be some sort of martial art or exercise. But no, let me tell you all about HIFU and how this simple energy technology device can really help tighten the skin, lift the skin, and give you that sort of jawline that you really want again.
What is HIFU?
So HIFU is an energy-based device that we use for skin tightening, skin rejuvenation. And HIFU stands for high intensity focused ultrasound. So you may have all heard of ultrasound or even had an ultrasound scan. An ultrasound is a sound wave, so used in medicine for scanning, as I've said. But in this situation, this what we call HIFU, or high intensity focused ultrasound, is literally a very, very narrow, very high intensity focused ultrasound beam, a wave of energy that can pass through the skin. And we can deliver that energy to very prescribed depths beneath the skin or within the skin. And when we deliver that energy, it effectively increases heat within the tissue. Now, heat, certainly within the skin or beneath the skin, has an effect of regeneration and stimulation of collagen. So it will tighten existing collagen and it will stimulate new collagen to be produced in that area. So we're using it to really tighten and rejuvenate skin. And it's a very simple and very safe method of doing that.
How would HIFU help me?
So HIFU could be very helpful for you if you're looking for some tightening of the skin. You may be looking for some tightening, maybe even what we would call a neck lift, for this looseness of the upper neck skin. Often a lot of our patients are looking for a jowl lift. They're wanting some tightening along the jawline and lifting of these jowls. Maybe in the mid-face, we're lifting the cheeks a little bit, and that's helping the nasolabial fold. And often we'll be doing a lot of treatments with HIFU around the eyes to tighten and rejuvenate the skin around the eyes. And the forehead, it's particularly helpful for giving a little bit of a lift of the brows. We're often combining HIFU with other treatments, whether that's filler treatments or Botox treatments, or maybe before or after a thread lifting procedure where we're really lifting the face like a facelift. But it's a non-invasive treatment that can give some very nice skin tightening and rejuvenation of the skin where we're using it. And it's a common and popular treatment in our clinics for that reason.
Is HIFU painful?
So HIFU, certainly in our clinic, used to be a painful treatment, but it's no longer a painful treatment. And that's down to the latest technology devices that we're using in our clinic, which delivers the high intensity focused ultrasound so fast and so efficiently that it's delivering that energy pretty much painlessly. So although pain was a problem with HIFU, and in a lot of clinics or other establishments with HIFU, it probably still is a problem, I can reassure you in our clinic, there is very mild or even no discomfort from a HIFU treatment, which makes it a really well tolerated and popular treatment for a lot of our patients.
What will I look like after a treatment of HIFU?
So when you have a HIFU treatment at Skin Excellence Clinics, as I said, our machine delivers the energy so efficiently and effectively and painlessly. You just look like you've had maybe been to the gym or a sauna. You're a little bit pink in the tissue. You may even see some early tightening as that initial heat tightens the existing collagen. So it may look already that you're seeing some improvement, which will get better with time. But most people, within an hour or two, any redness of the skin has disappeared. You can feel a little bit of discomfort sometimes of the tissues for a few days afterwards, but nothing that is severe enough to, in most cases, need to take any pain relief or put anybody out of action. So it really is one of those lunchtime treatments where people can come and have a treatment and go immediately back to what they were doing before in most cases.
How quickly does HIFU work?
So when you have a HIFU treatment, you can often see some tightening straight away in the area that has been treated. And that will then start to improve over the next 2 or 3 months as you're producing new collagen and new elastin from that treatment itself. So in a lot of cases, you're going to see a gradual improvement over time, but it may take several months to get to that point.
How many HIFU treatments are needed?
So most people need between 1 or 2 HIFU treatments as a treatment session, dependent on the degree of skin aging and skin laxity and whether they're appropriate. So maybe some of our younger patients in their 20s, 30s, 40s, one treatment will give a nice result after 2 to 3 months. So they'll reach that potential, and that result may last a year or so. A lot of our patients do come back and have a second treatment after 3 months, between 3 and 6 months, and that will further tighten the skin and give an even better result that then can be even slightly longer lasting than just a single treatment on its own. A lot of our patients come back once a year, once they've had a course of treatments with HIFU, to try and maintain those results. And because it's such a simple and relatively cost-effective treatment with no downtime, it's a very, very popular treatment for that reason.
Is HIFU safe?
So HIFU is a very safe treatment in the right hands. We're delivering a significant amount of energy at prescribed depths, and we need to understand where we're delivering that energy within the skin and beneath the skin. There are cases where HIFU is done inappropriately or by inexperienced people, whereby they may be delivering too much energy into, say, the fat beneath the skin, which could damage or even destroy some of that fat. But we will be targeting that energy based on your skin and the depth of your fat tissue. So we're prescribing a treatment plan individualized for every one of our patients when we're doing a HIFU treatment. And in that situation, it makes it an incredibly safe and effective treatment.
Why choose Skin Excellence clinics for HIFU treatments?
Skin Excellence clinics are leaders in aesthetic medicine. We have a very expert team at Skin Excellence clinics, and all of our treatments are doctor-led, Dr Strawford. They're very safe, very effective. We're CQC regulated to the highest standards of safety, especially with regards to infection control and medicines management. You are entering a proper medical clinic staffed by experts using the latest, most effective and painless technology when you're having HIFU. And that's probably the reason why you should come and see us and not the beautician down the road who may have an inferior technology or even be performing the treatments in an unsafe way.